blowing your way. Bust off those chains, it's a brand new day. It's not a dream, it is for real. The year of Jubilee, Tobago, PDP victory, yeah. PDP victory. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains, a brand new day. It's not a dream, it is for real. Yeah, day of Jubilee. PDP victory.
We taking over. PDP come to conquer. We taking over. PDP come to conquer. We taking over. PDP come to conquer. Yeah. We taking over. PDP come to conquer. We taking over. PDP come to conquer. Yeah, man.
Bust off those chains, it's a brand new day. It's not a dream, it is for real. Day of Jubilee.
The following is a paid political broadcast.
PDP victory. The road now run the journey rough. We foot strong and our skin tough. So many that have been thrown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah, yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains. It's a
Special good evening. Wow, you will look lovely tonight. Some of you have come from where?
Yes, PDP. PDP all the way.
Okay.
PDP.
Kenan. Kenan is in the house tonight.
We must.
Yes. We have Buku in the house tonight.
Take Tobago.
People from the west are definitely showing up tonight. We have Lambo in the house tonight. Yes. Somebody say Belgrade in the house tonight. And where you are from? You are from Goodwood in the house tonight. I want to thank you all for coming. Viewers out there, wherever you are, thanks for tuning in for the last and final night for our week of political meetings in the month of September. Wow, it is a September to remember. We will try, once we have the support, to maintain this program next month. Remember, your contribution, your support is important also. I want to thank the hosts who have introduced me. I want to thank those who are praying, or prayer warriors, etc., who are on the ground.
PDP victory. The road now run the journey rough. We foot strong and our skin tough. So many that have been thrown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah, yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains. It's a
Special good evening. Wow, you will look lovely tonight. Some of you have come from where?
Yes, PDP. PDP all the way.
Okay.
PDP.
Kenan. Kenan is in the house tonight.
We must.
Yes. We have Buku in the house tonight.
Take Tobago.
People from the west are definitely showing up tonight. We have Lambo in the house tonight. Yes. Somebody say Belgrade in the house tonight. And where you are from? You are from Goodwood in the house tonight. I want to thank you all for coming. Viewers out there, wherever you are, thanks for tuning in for the last and final night for our week of political meetings in the month of September. Wow, it is a September to remember. We will try, once we have the support, to maintain this program next month. Remember, your contribution, your support is important also. I want to thank the hosts who have introduced me. I want to thank those who are praying, or prayer warriors, etc., who are on the ground. Tonight's topic is, are we living or existing? Are we living or existing the life or death choice facing Tobagonians? Life is hard sometimes. I want to rap with you a little bit. Life is really tough sometimes. Sometimes you feel as if you are not living, you are not thriving, you're just going through the motions. Because every month end, it would seem as if your bills done set. As if everything done set. How much money for gas, how much for food, how much for this, how much for that. And it's a cycle. And you are happy at the end of the month when the money is spending, but soon as you reach the middle of the month, you are dying for the month end to come again because you want more money. It's difficult. A lot of Tobagonians are not thriving, especially now. People are saying the ground hard. It's tough. When you come to Scarborough, people are just moving around Scarborough as a point of transition, a movement point. But they are hardly shopping in bags in Scarborough. Very rare. I want to let you know today that our circumstances have been compiled upon us, starting with the Red and Dead Party. They did a lot to distress Tobagonians. Yes, they created some employment, and they must give them that right. They created some level of employment in Tobago. They created some level of the development in Tobago, but it was not enough. You must agree with me, it was not enough. It was not enough. How come that when we came into office, people were still getting 1,700 a month, URP workers? How come? How come a foreman was getting 3,000 plus a month? How come? That money can't make sense. That can't make no kind of sense. No. Now those money is about 3,000 something. And one is 5,000 something. Small money still. Are we living? Surviving? Thriving? What are we doing? I want Tobagonians not just to live, but to thrive. When people look at you, they must see you doing well. They must see you doing better than they saw you last time. Because we understand financial literacy, how to use money. And the government of the day has created a plethora of benefits that allows us to take the stress away and enjoy life. These are rough days. Yes, they are rough days. When the money you're working for is just to pay passage. Sometimes people don't even have money to go to work. They stay home. Not because they don't want to work, but because they can't afford to go to work. Some people are not even gymming, but they're looking slim because they can't afford to buy food. If they pay rent, they can't buy food. And if they buy food, they can't pay rent. It's which will get paid and which will not. Oh my God, are you living? Are you thriving? Or are you just surviving? Life or death choice facing Tobagonians tonight. Sometimes we rush and we buy a car because we want to look like the Jones. We want to look good. We see everybody buying car. We rush and we buy a car. A second-hand car. The car starts to give problems. You pack it up and leave it. You can't fix it. Because it's one thing to buy the part. It's the next thing to pay the mechanic. Are we living? Are we thriving? Or are we just merely surviving? The life or death choice facing Tobagonians tonight. I know you can feel me. Sometimes we're cooking. We throw a little oil inside the pot. And we cut up some garlic and onion and sweet pepper, flavoring pepper. And we dash it in the pot. Bashai! and it smells nice. And my neighbor say, why? Good food going down there, boy. And it's rice and egg. How we cooking? Rice and corned beef. It's tough. Where are the days when Tobagonians used to leave the pot on the stove and go and buy fish down the road? Where are the days? Huh? When we can eat chicken and lamb and jam, and where are the days? We need to do better than this, folks. So much persons are served eviction notice these days. So much persons are going to the hospital only to be told, you have to go to a private to do this. You can't do this here. Are we living? Are we thriving? Or are we just surviving the life and death choice facing Tobagonians? I want to tell you tonight, a vote for the progressive Democratic Patriots is a vote to live and to thrive. Watson Solomon Duke, the political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, want everyone to live and to thrive. I've spent my life serving people, fighting for workers, fighting for you, Tobago. Not just to live, but to thrive. And to do that, we must create a balance. As I said in the preceding nights, the people who have worked hard and have retired, those who are collecting pension, their pension must start at $5,000. Their pension must be indexed to the cost of living, meaning as inflation goes up, their pension must rise on a point scale. I've said that. I said pension who have resigned, so much to say, take your time, you take your time, take your time, so much to say. Pensioners who have resigned, they must collect their pension in Tobago, and their papers must be here. And 1 year before you retire, you must have everything accounted for. Yes, there must be some level of documentation management so nobody file go missing. We're talking that. We're talking about NIS must be on time. I know ring around, frustrating you. We have to thrive. What is yours is yours. We said a few nights ago that your salary must start at $5,000 also, $5,000 at lowest. And that's for those working URP, CPEP, LEAP, Literary Education Program, Reforestation, those at the bottom. They must be paid well. We said a few nights ago, healthcare for all, MRI, CT scan, X-rays, all of these things must be done and reported back at the hospital. Persons are going for basic X-rays and they can't get it. Basic things, they can't get these things. They have to wait, long line up. Come on. We have to thrive. We talk about housing, building houses and make housing available in every community for disaster victims. Yes, we must make out of all the houses we build, a particular percentage must be for disaster victims. And we're not giving them the house to put on people's name, we're giving them the house to stay in free. We're talking that. We're talking that. We talk about making housing affordable for the average Tobagonian, where they can pay a rent, yeah, of $1,500, yes, of $1,500. And if they pay that rent for a certain amount of years, they will actually own the home because they would have earned it by the rent money they pay. No mega deposit. We talk about building things that are beautiful, aesthetically pleasing to the average eyes. We talk about giving Tobagonians a life so they can thrive. We talk about the businessmen, those who are now starting. They must have access to startup programs, access to mentorship, access to business management, etc. Everybody. We talk about those mega business people in Tobago, the big ones. How are we going to look after you? Yes, these were the programs we had for the night.
We love you.
In the week.
PDP, the two wicked.
And tonight we are bringing it together. We want you to thrive, Tobago. Thriving does not mean putting a man into office who betrays you, who goes inside there promising you this, promising you that, and when he gets there, he betrays you. Have you seen their faces? How their cheekbone is fat like a breastbone. Fat, fat, fat. All of them have put on weight inside, you know. All of them. Bursting at their pants weight. It's bursting. You have to change pant size. All of them. Call him, I'll whistle. Yes. Can I whistle again? No more air left in me. Call him. Yes. Them too. Yes. Them too. They're living, they're feeding, they're luxuriating in the fat of the land. Look at them. New vehicles. Yes, I can't see that up here. You could see that down there. You can see that down there. They're stealing money. I don't know about that. People believe that they're stealing money. People believe that. Because for the year, this is the close of the financial month, September. And they would have gotten $7.5 billion from 2021, December 2021 to present. They would have gotten $7.5 billion, and Scarborough has not reflected a paint of any cobblestone or the white lines in the road even painted. Yeah? Nor the sidewalk power wash. Nothing is dirty. It's not looking good. And next month is tourist season. Yes, October month. And they want to say they're preparing for the tourist season. They're distressing people in our country. Yeah? Going on the esplanade, running people out so they could get those top spots to use for themselves and their friends. This is what they are doing. They are feeding on the fat of the land. They have built no houses for Tobagonians. No houses for Tobagonians. Yeah? Healthcare is still a mess, though Tobago has so many doctors of its own now, finishing medicine and coming back to study and to work and practice. And yet healthcare is at its worst. Every week there's a death up there, a death. Somebody said, if they get sick, don't carry me to the hospital, leave me home. What's going on here? Are we living, Tobagonians? Are we thriving? Or are we just barely surviving? Because life continues. As the Progressive Democratic Patriots political leader and founder, I'm promising you tonight, those within the hearing of my voice, that what's in due come as he is. I do not change. My heart is good. I am ready to lead Tobago. I'm ready to defend Tobago. APT James tried. He did a lot. He died. That's right. Before APT James, we had another leader who led from Pembroke, a chemist. He died. Yes, did a lot. He was responsible for the Bishop School. APT James lived, did a lot. He was responsible for the boats and other things. He died. Then came Robinson with autonomy, speaking autonomy. He got back the House of Assembly, but it was a watered down version without the decisive parts to give the House of Assembly meaning. And so today, the House of Assembly is only a theater for actors and plays. Until we are able to go to Trinidad and make strong representation, we only have playboys and playgirls up there. And this is why when I told my good friend Augustine in 2019 that he will remain here and I will go to Trinidad to make a part, I thought you understood the vision, the plan. So I removed myself as being a contestant for chief secretary, and I said, you go ahead, you lead, I go push you, I promote you. When I walked around from pillar to post and knocked on every door, and I told people, Father Augustine is a good man. He's better than me. He's an honest man, he's a decent man, he's not a thief. He's humble. He does help people. I sold him as a man selling hops bread that is hot. It was bought, but to my surprise and Tobago's surprise, we were all deceived by him. He had his own agenda. And 1 year later, exactly 1 year later, all of them signed up documents saying they are not PDP. They are not PDP people. And the mandate they preach, they're not PDP mandate people. They were all independents. And they laugh at Watson Duke, who they thought they betrayed. Ha ha! They laugh. And Tobagonians were too confused at that moment to even study who was right and who was wrong. I walked away, not from Tobago, because I've never left the THA. I walked away from the assembly executive, which I was a part. And I said I will wait for my day to come. And now my day is in sight, Tobago. Make my calling and election sure tonight. Revive yourself. We need a leader in Trinidad. We don't need star boys and star girls. We need leaders in Trinidad. We need people who will stand up and fight for Tobago, who will lay down their lives for Tobago, people who have made certain progress in your personal life, so you can say this man has moved from this to that. This is a man I can trust.
We have to win.
Tobago, this might be the last train. This might be it. Tobago, this might be a moment. I'm saying to you tonight, I'm appealing to you tonight, the last of 7 meetings tonight. Are we living? Are we striving? Or are we just surviving? A life or death choice for Tobagonian. Who you choose is going to determine whether things get better or it get worse or it get worse. We have to decide. You have seen the Red and Dead Party in operations at the national level for the last 9 going on 10 years. You have seen them operate. Yes. You have seen them operate. Are we better off? They are in charge of the legislative chamber in Trinidad, where laws are made. They are in charge of the parliament. They have the majority. How has that benefited you in Tobago? How has that benefited you? Answer! You're not answering tonight because it has not benefited us. It's time for change. It's time to put the PDP in Tobago East and the Tobago West. Let me go down and fight. I have a lot of energy remaining inside of me to fight for you. Let me go down and fight. I've given up everything. My job as the PSA president, they say you was the best president out. I don't know why you left. You're better at that job. I say you wait until I get into politics where I want to be. You will see how good I am. Give me that chance. I gave up my job at WASA. I resigned. I said me ain't going back there. Because I came to fight for you.
The 2 seats belong to PDP, nobody else.
Tobago. We have to understand that yes, like any other human being, I'm not perfect like any other human being, nor do I try to be perfect. I don't try to be perfect, and I'm not perfect. Perfection is for God, and I trust God to make me perfect by His grace. He specialized in that, but I'm not perfect, Tobago. Nor am I trying to be perfect. I'm trying to be the best human being I can be. And if you're a human being, you must understand this. You will have failures. You're going to have weaknesses, but you're going to also have strengths and successes. And so with my humanness, I've come to you tonight. I'm saying to you tonight, I'm ready to represent you. I'm ready. Tobago must win. Tobago must win. All AhWe Haffuh win. All AhWe Haffuh win. I'm tired. I'm tired of running around with rat race, running around, and we're not making the level of success that we need. For 3 years, Fally Augustine and his friends are there. What have they done for Tobago? What have they done? 7.5 billion spent. That money could have do a complete makeover to Scarborough and beyond, and the whole of Tobago. When we promised you $10 million per electoral district, he came, gone to the House of Assembly and said he will reduce it to $150,000. Up to now, we haven't got the money. He's lied. He can't be trusted. I say that here. Farley Augustine's a lion man. Why haven't we gotten the $150,000 per district? Even that he can't deliver. But he can deliver big road projects. Big road projects, he can deliver those. He and his good friend, Trevor James. He and his good friend, Trevor James. They can't deliver that. Thousands and millions of dollars going out. Even overnight without executive approval, they're doing things. And he confessed that. He confessed that. When it coming to feed 27 persons in New York, who I stood up for, he said he can't take government funds and do that just so. There's a process. He can't feed 2,700 Tobagonians. But if I can't feed my people, I don't want to be fed at the trough. I prefer to walk with my dry mouth because I am what I call a bona fide soldier. The PDP will stand with you. As its leader, we are here because we want Tobago to win. As I wrap up tonight, I ask you, do you want to win? Do you want your neighbor to win? Do you want the young men on the streets who are smoking the weed, which is legitimate now, or the cigarettes to win? Everybody must win in Tobago. Because when a tide rises, everything in the sea or on that tide rises. I charge you tonight to stay tuned to the PDP. Next month, October month, the last week, we will have a week of campaigning again. Different topics. And you can come here to hear the unadulterated truth. I give you myself, Tobago. I give you the PDP. I say make your calling and election sure. Are we just living? Are we thriving? Or are we just surviving? A life and death choice for Tobagonians. Choose life. Choose the PDP for Tobago East and Tobago West. I thank you.
PDP victory. The road now run, the journey rough. We foot strong and our skin tough. So many that's have been shown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains. It's a brand new day. It's not a dream. It is for real. You have to believe. PDP victory. Yeah. PDP victory.
The following was a paid political broadcast.
PDP victory. The road now run, the journey rough. We foot strong and our skin tough. So many that's have been shown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains. It's a brand new day. It's not a dream. It is for real. You have to believe. PDP victory. Yeah. PDP victory. Tobagonians are born fighters. Carry the genes of our ancestors. You change hands so many times, mama. To get your freedom, you have to fight back.